Welcome back everyone. In today's video, I wanted to share my thoughts after watching the Hasbro Pulse Fan stream during this year's Star Wars celebration in London. There were a number of great reveals, and overall I think the vintage collection had a very strong day. We saw some excellent figures that have been petitioned for by the fans, and there were a number of excellent characters and vehicles shown as part of this year's vintage collection offerings. All in all, 2023 is looking stellar for the vintage collection. First up, we have Moff Gigerod from Return of the Jedi. Hasbro is absolutely wasting no time putting the new officer mold to good use and getting us more Imperial officers into our shelf displays. These fully articulated, high-ranking officers sport a removable hat that does appear to be a little bulkier than I would personally like. While I do think sculpting a permanent hat would have looked better, the removable option does allow for easy customs with a simple head swap, which is definitely a nice feature. Regardless, Moff Gigerod is going to make a fine addition to the line, and the card back looks superb as well. Next up, we have a repack of 9 Num from TVC 1.0 on his Return of the Jedi card. This is a fun character and iconic alien in the Star Wars universe. While I'm definitely excited and grateful to finally add this one to my collection, I can't help but be a little disappointed in the figure's articulation. Num is still plagued by swivel hips, and furthermore is oddly undersized. The character is not as short as what is shown in this figure, and sadly I don't think Hasbro will ever go back and redo this figure. The Star Wars team then announced to the audience that they were giving away 2 of the previous HasLab sale barges to the lucky winners with golden tickets under their seats. This was a pretty cool surprise, and as someone who does not own this iconic vehicle, I can imagine how exciting it must have been to win one. Moving on, the team shared that the next vintage collection reveal would help fans continue to world build the sail barge, prisoner skiffs, and Battle of the Sarlacc Pit, a new special action figure 4-pack. The first figure revealed from this 4-pack was a popular top 25 list character and one that has been heavily petitioned for by John Miko in the Facebook group, Velkin Taziri. This is the last character needed to complete the main prisoner skiff that Luke, Han, and Chewie were on during the Battle of the Sarlacc Pit. The figure looks phenomenal, and he sports some partial tooling on the upper legs from the latest Cassian Andor release, which is great and will allow for a variety of different poses. I am really happy to finally see Velkin Taziri in the vintage collection. Moving on, we have another deep-cut backgrounder, Tame Drengarin, the jerk who shot Luke Skywalker in the hand on Jabba's sail barge. Once again, we have some excellent sculpting and a fully articulated figure using the new Cassian legs and ball-jointed hips. I am really excited for these figures, not just to add to my Jabba's Palace display, but I plan to use these for a number of different custom aliens in the future. Some simple paintwork and a few head swaps is really going to add to my world-building possibilities. Figure number 3 in this special action figure set is a repack of Reese from the first Jabba's Palace playset in the vintage collection. The character was originally only available in that set, and now this allows fans a second opportunity to get that figure or card for their displays. Once again, the figure is a bit dated when it comes to articulation, and I would have liked to see ball-jointed hips added, but I am very happy for fans who need to get this one into their collections. Finishing off this Return of the Jedi 4-pack is Squidhead, an original 96 character and one that I've been hoping to see added to the line for quite some time. This notorious Quarren is an essential world-building character and a must-have for my Jabba's throne room display. The figure sports some excellent-looking soft goods and is going to be a huge update to many of our collections. All in all, this special action figure 4-pack brings a lot of new to the line, and I am really looking forward to this release. The next reveal was from the Book of Boba Fett, and it's one that fans have been waiting to see. At last, we have Black Krrsantan. We can finally take last year's SWTVC March Madness tournament winner off of our most wanted list. This gladiator Wookiee looks incredible, and I can't wait to get this deluxe figure in hand. The accessories included are his heavy blaster rifle, knuckle shocks, extra hands, a beer mug, and a Meilu run. I have got to say that this is going to be a heavy contender for the best 2023 TVC figure. Moving on, we have the Mandalorian's N1 Starfighter. At last, I have been waiting to see more details about this brand new vintage collection vehicle, and I am very happy with what Hasbro has done with this iconic ship. Similar to the Razor Crest, the N1 will come with a wonderful flight stand that has been engineered similar to the ball-jointed stand included with the new speeder bikes. This will allow the starship to be displayed in a variety of different angles and not just one fixed position like the Razor Crest. Taking a look at the N1, you can see a lot of detail and excellent sculpting throughout. The front nose of the ship has been painted with a reflective silver paint, and the main body of the vehicle has been casted in a different silver plastic to add variety and capture the look and feel of what's depicted on screen. Additionally, parts of the ship are removable, and the droid port can be removed, allowing for a Build-A-Droid astromech head to be added. This is fantastic. A carded version of the Mandalorian will be included with the N1 Starfighter, and I've got to say that this card looks wizard. This is an interesting release which will not only include the Dark Saber, Beskar Spear, Soft Goods Cape, and Jetpack, but it will also include Mando's smaller Vibro Blade for the first time. A new Grogu figure is also included, but does not appear to be on the card back. Therefore, I imagine he will be included inside and wrapped in tissue paper. All in all, the N1 is looking outstanding, and this incredible vintage collection vehicle is projected for a fall 2023 release, which is luckily not too far away. This is the way. And of course, last but not least, we have our pipeline reveals, which include some extremely popular figures that I've been wanting to see in the vintage collection for quite some time. We have the Grand Inquisitor from Kenobi, Grand Admiral Thrawn from Rebels, Pre Vizsla from the Clone Wars, Director Krennic from Rogue One, and lastly, an all-new from the ground up Darth Revan. These are some really strong releases coming to the main line, and I can't wait to see more details in the months to come. And lastly, to finish off this year's Star Wars Celebration fan stream, Hasbro announced the return of the vintage collection HasLab. That's right, we are finally getting to step back up to the plate and support a dream come true item in the vintage collection. Sadly, the team did not announce what the item will be, and simply said that more details are to come. I am excited for them to kick off this campaign, and perhaps some of you may have heard rumors rippling throughout the community about what this item will be. And if they pan out to be true, I am going to be a very, very happy collector. All in all, I think today was an outstanding day for vintage collection fans. We got a decent amount of new and smartly retooled figures and some great pipelines as well. We got to see the first images of a brand new vintage collection vehicle, the N1 Starfighter, and a confirmation of a vintage collection HasLab for 2023. I think it's looking like a great year to be a TVC fan, but let me know what you think in the comments down below. Did you enjoy the reveals from today's Hasbro Pulse fan stream? What was your favorite reveal? And don't forget to drop a like on this video and subscribe if you're new to the channel. It really helps and is always greatly appreciated. Thanks everyone, and may the Force be with you.